For once, I have everything set up and ready to go. I have my mic out and I'm ready, like SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. And welcome to another video. Today we are just going to be chilling. This is a vlog. This is going to be another what I read in a week. Pretty chill. I don't have any specific goals in mind with this book. I just kind of this book. Oh my goodness. With this video, I just kind of want to show realistically how much reading I do in a week. So it might be underwhelming, but it's the truth, it's reality. So right now in my hand, I have Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey. No, okay, listen, I'm just gonna put a picture of it up on the screen because you can see my light. Started reading it last night. I am on chapter, I think it's chapter 3. Oh man, I can't even see. Yes, I'm on chapter 3, page 25. I started reading it last night before I went to bed. I also began reading another fall pick, which was H.P. Lovecraft's The Thing on the Doorstep and Other Weird Stories. So it's a compilation. So if I'm not really in the mood to read any more Northanger Abbey tonight, I will be reading the rest of the story I started last night, called which was called Beyond the Wall of Sleep. And I did have a plan to listen to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire this week at work. It's only Tuesday, so it's September 26th. Um, so I still have until next Tuesday to get it right and figure out what I want to do because I don't know. I mean, I don't even think I'm gonna film this for 7 days, to be totally honest with you. I think I'm just gonna do until this weekend. So whether it's until Friday, so then it definitely wouldn't be a whole week. It would just be 4 days. And if that's the case, that'll reflect in the title. Um, but I just like filming vlogs. It's pretty cool and I have felt like filming. So without ranting too much, the Goblet of Fire. Um I'm probably going to listen to that tomorrow at work. Um, I don't think I can finish it in one day, in one 8 9 hour day, but we'll see. Because once I start listening to Harry Potter, it's like so good. Because if you've ever listened to any of the Harry Potter books, Jim Dale, uh, perfect audio narrator or perfect voice actor, I should say. Um, so that's the plan really. Is probably to finish Northanger Abbey. If anything, I won't end this vlog until I finish Northanger Abbey. If I'm not feeling like that's the way I want to take this video, I'll let you know throughout whenever I do one of my updates. But that is the working TBR right now. I might read some Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I might read some Edgar Allan Poe in this one. So actually, we got a little stack happening here. So we have Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher and other writings, and I'm just gonna put all these books up on the screen just to make it easier. And this is another collection. So we got that. And listen, I've been wanting to read another John Krakauer book. like crazy. I want to read um Into the Wild or Into Thin Air. Oh my goodness, I'm dying to read a John Krakauer. His writing is so good to me. Oh my gosh. So I might be putting a John Krakauer in here. Like, dude, this is so unhinged. I don't know where this could go. It could go so many places. I, I can't even. I can't even. So, hey, all I can tell you is that whatever happens in this video happens. This is chaotic ADHD brain at its finest. Indecisiveness at its finest, like the Libra I am. Um, so hey, listen, uh, we're gonna we're gonna do some reading in this video, in this vlog. So kick back, relax, grab a snack or something. I don't know, hug a tree, and just, yeah, we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna cue the montage, I guess. I'll see you when I see you. Write it down for real. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I don't you what you want. Oh, why the crap is put it in the song. Alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I don't you what you want. Oh, why the crap is put it in the song. Alright. Good morning. Good morning. So, it is Wednesday, September 26th. I think I left my watch in the bathroom. But, and last night, I actually was a lot more productive with reading than I thought I would be, because I just had the zoomies and I just wanted to listen to Doja Cat's new album and just dance. Oh, 1 second. You can't even really hear me. Always do that. Any case, so last night was quite a bit more productive than I thought it would be. So I ended up finishing that H.P. Lovecraft story that I started. Yeah, it was Monday night. So I ended up finishing that. I didn't really like it. I skimmed through it. I didn't read any more of Northanger Abbey. I just wasn't in the mood to. I'm thinking I'm probably going to read more of that this weekend or maybe Friday evening. I don't know. But I did bite the bullet and buy John Krakauer's Into Thin Air. I think that's what it's called. The the book he wrote about Mount Everest, a disaster on Mount Everest. And wowie, it's so good. I love John Krakauer's writing. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. It's, yeah. So I read that, and crazy thing, I got like halfway through it. I don't so good. So good. Like, I think John Krakauer has made a fan out of me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's what I did. Yeah. So that's the update. I gotta get ready for work. So I'll see ya when I see ya. Good morning. It is 5:46 on Thursday, September 28th. I was about to say 26th. Let's talk some books. So, um I don't I don't particularly, I have my Kindle right here. Let me check. Yeah, so as about 43% through the book, um, when I stopped. What was that? Tuesday night. That's when I started the book. So, holy moly, no. Well, actually, no. Um, so I haven't gotten much further through the book, is what I'm trying to say. I listened to a little bit. I think I listened to like 2 or 3 chapters yesterday morning, but so I'm on chapter 10, so I'm only 44% through. Because I really want to read it um physically. So, yeah. Um so that's the update with Into Thin Air. I'm on chapter 10. I'm really enjoying it. I like John Krakauer's writing. I think that it's really it's really descriptive. I think it is very simple. It's very straightforward, and there's something about that writing style that I really enjoy. So, I do want to read more of his stuff, but it's like I want to read more of his stuff about the outdoors, if that makes sense. He has a lot of other, not a lot of other books, but he has a few other books that are talking about cults and Mormonism and stuff. And I don't really know if I really care to read about any of that. Um, so that's Into Thin Air. I have not read any more of Northanger Abbey. I think, I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm not a Jane Austen girly. I've only read one of her books, and that was Persuasion. And I like that good enough, but it wasn't that it wasn't I mean it really wasn't memorable. I don't really remember a whole lot of what happened in that book. So, yeah, maybe I'm just not a Jane Austen girly cuz I've tried to pick up Northanger Abbey a few times before now, and each time I just never get further than 20 pages in before I'm like, okay, I really don't want to read any more of this. So I don't know, but I haven't, so I don't even know if Northanger Abbey is even gonna be a thing in this vlog. Um, but I did start Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I will have to put my progress up on the screen because you're on my phone and I can't check where I am um in that because I am listening to it, the audiobook. So, but I believe I was on either chapter 3 or 4. So, and a little backstory on me with Harry Potter. I've read all of the Harry Potter books and have watched like 2 of the movies. I didn't like the movies because I read the books first and then I tried to watch the movies, and the movies are just so different, like, creative license and all that, whatever, but it just wasn't good. Okay, I was think they're super long, they're super boring, and I just don't care for the movies. I would rather listen to Jim Dale narrating the books than seeing the movies. That is just my honest opinion. Um so I liked all of the Harry Potter books. I think I only gave like the first few like 3.5, maybe 4 stars, but as this series goes on after the Goblet of Fire, I'll say from my first reading experience, the books just get better and better, with I think my highest rated one being the Deathly Hollows. I think it was maybe a 5 star for me, and if it wasn't a 5 star, I think Order of the Phoenix was definitely a 5 star for me. Now Goblet of Fire, I always forget that it exists. Like when I go through and I count the books, I will skip the Goblet of Fire. I'll go Prisoner of Azkaban, and then I'll be like, Order of the Phoenix. But I'm like, no, that's not right. That's not right. What am I missing? And I'm missing the Goblet of Fire because that's how much of an impression that book made on me. Like, I didn't like the Goblet of Fire. And I always forget that it's a thing. That it's the is it, no, it's yeah, it's the fourth book. And I see like that right there. I forget about it. I forget all about it. I go like Prisoner of Azkaban and then Order of the Phoenix. And it's quite devastating. I don't even know. Maybe I'm miscounting. I don't think I am though. Um Hold on, give me one moment. But yeah, I didn't. I think of all the Harry Potter books, the Goblet of Fire is the one that I like the least, or I liked the least. I'm giving it another chance because I don't know. I'm in the mood to read a bunch of fall books, and Harry Potter just exudes fall energy. And I don't know why. I think maybe because it's a fantasy, and I think like with fantasy, that genre just is autumn energy. It's spooky season. Yeah. I don't know what it is about fantasy and why I feel like it exudes fall energy, but it does. Okay, so I'm looking up the Harry Potter books in order. And I can put them in order. It's just that I always forget about the Goblet of Fire. I'm great until I get to the Goblet of Fire. I forget it's a thing and I'm like, dude, wait, there are 7 books. Yeah, there are 7 books. I only got 6. And then it's like, damn, up, Goblet of Fire. Because I didn't like that book, but I'm giving it another chance. So maybe, hopefully, I'll think better of it. I think I'm gonna have to go through my Goodreads and then come back a little later and update you on exactly how I rated all of the Harry Potter books. But I think all of them were at least 3.5 star, going up to 5. They're really good. But those are the 2 books that I'm reading. And that's typically how many books I read in a week is 2. On a really, really, really good week, I can read like 3 or 4, but a lot of that is audio, and smaller books anyway that would take way less time to read. But that is my update. I'll update once I have read like a significant amount of either Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire or Into Thin Air, because I need to start getting ready for work. So I'll see you when I see ya. Hello. So I am at work and I'm on my lunch break. I'm taking a little walk and I'm listening to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And I am just about, I'm not halfway through, I'm like maybe 25% through chapter 15. And Durmstrang and Beauxbaton are just about to be introduced into the story. And if you don't know what Durmstrang and Beauxbaton are, they are 2 other wizarding schools, because there are more wizarding schools than just Hogwarts. And you know, I'm actually liking the Goblet of Fire way more than I did when I read it the first time. Really, really good. I've been listening to it basically all day. Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's got me very intrigued, very engaged with the story this time, which isn't something that I think I felt when I read it the first time. So, this may get a boost up in the rating I gave it the first time. So that is my update for right now. To keep this video from getting too long, I might update only when I'm about to end the video, so to film the outro, and once I've finished both of these books. Hopefully I'll finish both of them by tomorrow, because if so, I can just end the video out really neatly and I won't have much to update you on. I can just update you on everything in one go in the outro. So I'll see you then. Hello, 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 hello. So I have gotten significantly farther into Harry Potter since we last spoke, which was yesterday afternoon. I'm almost done with it. I have exactly 27 minutes left, and I wish I would have been I wish I would have been better with taking screenshots of each particular point in the book that I stopped at. But I'm filming this between work, and so I'm not really thinking about that stuff. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm I'm listening to the book on audio at work. I'm just trying to get this content in, and then I will give an update. And I wish I could give you more, but right now I am going to put on the screen that I have 27 minutes left of the Goblet of Fire. And ma'am, this is going to be a 4-star. Oh my goodness, going to be a like 4.3. I don't know what was up with younger Kristen, 20-year-old Kristen, because that's when I first read this book when I was it when I it was not 6 years ago. Ma'am. No, I read this book in 2020. So, I was not 20 years old. It was in 2020 and I was 25, basically 24, 25. So, and I didn't like it. But now I think it was because I wasn't as well read as I am now, and I'm not the most well read person in the world, but I have expounded my how do I say this? My tastes in reading, and I've read, you know, a pretty diverse um group of genres. So I think I can appreciate some of the stuff that I read before in a way that I couldn't back then, because I didn't really have a whole lot of reading experience to pull from, if that makes sense. So, The Goblet of Fire this time around, I think I'm going to rate it. I'm basically at the end, so it's pretty easy to say that I'm going to rate it like a 4.3. So good. Like, the books just get better and better as you keep going. But I just wanted to give that update. As far as Into Thin Air, John Krakauer, I have not read any more of that. Let me be completely honest with you, because after work yesterday, I went out to have some fun and I didn't do any reading after work. And all of the reading that I've gotten done basically in this video has happened at work listening to audiobooks. So, um, I am going to finish Into Thin Air before I close this video out. So really, truly, the next time I'm on this camera, the next time you see me, I will be finished with both The Goblet of Fire, obviously, and Into Thin Air, and then we can close everything out. We're gonna have that outro that I promised you yesterday afternoon, but I just really wanted to give this update as to where I am in the Goblet of Fire, and I'll also update you as to where I am in Into Thin Air. And then the next time you see me, I will be closing out the video and giving you my final thoughts. So I'll see you when I see you. Slightly different positioning. Hello. Hi. This is the outro. And I just finished Into Thin Air and had breakfast. And let's start with my rating for Into Thin Air. I would give Into Thin Air a 4-star because I really, really, really enjoy Jon Krakauer's writing. I think he was very detailed, very precise, very descriptive, and just entertaining at times as well, especially, talking about something as horrific as like more than half of his team that went up on that mountain with him perishing, succumbing to the conditions at such a high altitude, and then putting themselves through probably the hardest thing any of them had ever been through. I thought he did it well. I thought he did it respectfully in memory of the people who perished. And, something about his writing is just feels so rich and so full, and yet so simple and effective and tactical. And it gets the point across without any of the fluff. So I really appreciated that read. And about the two people I was talking about previously who should have died but didn't die. One of them, the woman, she did die. They ended up leaving her, and that was all we ever heard of her ever again, except for talking about her in passing and kind of the events that led up to her demise and everything following her demise and people's guilt for leaving her and all that. And but the other person that they left for dead, Beck, he, by some miracle, because it was a miracle, survived, because they just kept wanting to just leave him to die, and he just never died. He was like, no, I don't want to die. Which I just was like, wow, the human body, man, the human body. And so, yeah, all in all, I think this was a really good reading week in the quality. It wasn't a great week in quantity, but it was a great week in quality. And you could say in quantity because Into Thin Air was 370 pages. The paperback is 378 pages, and the Kindle edition is 368. So I read 368 pages. And then Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is nearly 800 pages. So I've read over 1,000 pages, and that's not including my reading the little short story by H.P. Lovecraft, and also reading, I think, 3 chapters of Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, which only summed up to about 25 pages. And then for the H.P. Lovecraft story, I believe that was only like 10 or 15 pages. So, I mean, I read over 1,000 pages. I think even quantity wise, that's a lot of reading, even though I didn't do all of it physically. Started this on Tuesday. Or was it? Okay, 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. We're gonna give it 5.
And it's pretty realistic, in showing how much I can realistically read in the time frame of 5 days. Pretty realistic, especially with the help of audiobooks. But that is my reading week. Um, and I hope that if you're still here that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I just hope that you would consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribe, and consider subscribing, because it helps so much, and it just shows YouTube that my content has some value and that people like it. And so that if you did, please, please, please just do that big 3, because I'd really, really, really appreciate it. But I hope wherever you are that you read a good book. I don't know, maybe hug a tree or something. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.